We are so incredibly happy to be joined by one of them ones, Darius Garland of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, so DG, though it is far from over, you guys have had a pretty solid season so far, but I'm going to take it back a little bit. When you guys were 16-0, there was a frog named Froggy that would celebrate with you guys after wins. Now you're 31-4, and while I'm sure the play on the court has been a huge reason for that success, how much would you attribute to Froggy?
Froggy was a big little booster for us. I mean, he had the city lit, coming around with the signs after the wins, coming to the arena, and just showing his support. I mean, it's super cool for us and the fans as well to just see something like this. I mean, got the fans rocking, they got us rocking. So it's super cool that we got Froggy with us.
I miss Froggy. We need to see more of Froggy. Let's go to the play on the court, shall we? That's probably mostly gotten you to this point during your 10-game win streak you're currently on. You've beaten every team by double digits. You yourself are averaging a calm 20 points per game on this streak. What is working so well for you guys during this stretch?
We're just playing our brand of basketball. We got the ball moving a lot. Ball movement, bodies moving. Everybody's touching the ball. And everybody's super confident in their game right now. So, I mean, I tip my hat off to the coaches and our players as well, just to have the belief in everybody and their confidence in their game. And just going out there and just putting their best foot forward.
I want to talk about one of your teammates, Donovan Mitchell. You guys have been teammates for a little while now. He just signed an extension. I've heard you talk about your relationships. You guys have grown pretty close. What does knowing that he will be in the land for at least 2 more years mean to you?
It means a lot to us and the organization. I mean, just to have a dynamic superstar like Don, super cool just to have in a small market city like Cleveland, especially on the floor. His talents is super crazy. His athleticism, his scoring ability, and just his leadership for this group is definitely taking a toll on us. So we really appreciate him for being here for sure.
So it's really cool to hear Donovan talk about you. He said not too long ago that you're that guy. How would you describe who you are as a player?
True point guard that likes to get his teammates involved first and foremost. A leader on the floor, and then a scorer as well. I can really do both, score and playmate. I like to see my teammates happy, so that's where the playmaking part comes in. And then my shiftiness, my quickness, my ability to get past defenders and see defense before it even happens. I think that's what makes me the player I am today.
I thought you were going to say one of them ones. Since that's
And
what
one
I
of
know
them
you.
ones. There you go.
Exactly. I want to talk a little bit about you a little bit more. You said that when you broke your jaw last season, you lost your joy. When was the moment that you felt that joy come back?
I got my joy back in training camp, really. Just being around the guys in Sarasota, getting Kenny and his coaching staff's vision for me and the team to go on for this year. That just enlightened me, and I found the bright spot in my life.
It's definitely been fun to watch you, and it looks like you definitely have that joy back. One thing that I think is incredibly important is what people wear. It's look good, feel good, play good. Who is the best dressed player on your team?
On the team,
Uh-huh.
either me or Karis LeVert.
I knew you were going to say yourself. How would you
Yeah.
describe your style?
Um, I'm pretty casual for the most part, but I'll
Hmm.
spice it up a little bit. Um, a little bit of flair, like a belt or some wallet chains or some rings or something, just to add a little bit more drip to the drip already.
I like it called spice, a little spice, a chain.
Yeah,
I
you
like
know.
that. Okay, let's get back to the court. You're putting that streak to the test tonight against OKC. They're on a 15-game win streak themselves. They also have the best record in the West. What has impressed you most about what OKC has been able to do this season?
It's their physicality. Their physicality is at a hot level this year. They really pressure the ball, really turn their teams over, and they get out in transition pretty well. So the effort on the defensive end is incredible this year. So I definitely pay attention defensively, and that's how they turn people over, and that's how they get out in transition. I mean, that's what fuels their offense.
It's going to be a really good matchup. I want to ask you one last question because you guys, again, best team in the NBA right now. Do you feel like people are talking about you enough?
You're definitely not. We do not get the credit that we deserve. I mean, we've had the best record since the season has started, and we really haven't had any national attention. Don's not even in MVP talks, I don't believe, or I don't think he's high enough in the MVP talks. Leading scorer on the #1 team in the league. I think that should be talked about. Evan Mobley should be up for Defensive Player of the Year. Jared Allen should be as well. And we should have 4 All-Stars, in my opinion. #1 team in the league with the best record in the league. This definitely should be shown, especially with the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting and super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. So I think it should be talked about a lot more.
All right, don't worry. We see you here on SportsCenter. Thunder and Cavs tonight at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Darius Garland, good luck in this game and the rest of the way. Thank you for joining us.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them going, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,